Hello everyone, welcome back to more Magic the Gathering Arena. We're gonna play some Quick Draft Crimson Vow. I complained a while ago that it like claims, when it like lied and said my most recently played was Premier Draft Crimson Vow. And I was like, oh, that's because what I last played is Strixhaven and that's not in anymore. That makes sense. But no, they're just lying. This is not what I last played. I have to go up here and like say Quick Draft because I can't afford to play any of the fancy formats. Alright, let's see. It looks like we don't have an insane bomb black rare this time for some reason, but this is still a really good card, isn't it? It's just we're not going to be playing the vampire deck a third time in a row. This is 3 mana, very white. Flying lifelink, protection from vampires. Like spirits and enchantments, and then when it dies, it gets to be played again as an enchantment. Like, this is great in the white-blue spirit deck, especially. Stormchaser Drake, also a good card, but not nearly as good as Katilda, so here we go. Let's just look that up, just to be sure, but like I'm sure Katilda is great. Yeah, Katilda is ranked 30th best in the great first picks category. Whereas, for example, Stormchaser Drake, I'm sure is fine, but it's only 86th best, so we will take Katilda. No Groom's Finery, thanks. Dormant Grove, that's a pretty good one. Bilespawn Spider is meh. So this is still like not really my area of expertise, is like how hard to go for the colors you've already got versus staying open to more stuff, right? They say in the first few draft picks you should just pick the best card. And I think that here that is Dormant Grove, right? Let's just look that up. How good is Dormant Grove? It's quite good. 76th best. But like Binding Geist is also, I think, pretty good. Yeah, it's like 113th best and fits way better in the deck. Flame Blessed Bolt, also, by the way, totally fine. 92nd best. But Fear of Death is not as good as these, right? Yes, correct. It is an enchantment, so, even if you put an enchantment on an opponent creature, you still control the enchantment, so it would matter to Katilda. But that's not a reason to pick a fairly bleh card. It's fine quasi-removal, but anyway, I think Binding Geist is the way to go. We want to aim towards blue-white. This card is competitive with the other better cards that we're not picking, so I'll take it. There's nothing actually very good in this pack, so I guess I should just take whatever fits best with the colors I have so far. There's nothing that stands out as, like, a color you want to go for. Nurturing Presence, it's an enchantment. It's, like, that might be kind of cool. Cradle of Safety, also, like, not bad. I don't think I really want the Wanderlight Spirit that much. So, I mean, I don't know. I guess it's like these 5 cards here are all reasonable. I think I would take Cradle of Safety over these 2. Like, there's 3 combat tricks and 2 other cards, right? I think of the combat tricks, I want Cradle of Safety. Adamant Will is generally better, but Cradle of Safety has this like small benefit that it would help out with Katilda as well. Right, it says... Oh, I'm trying to search for Adamant Will. Adamant Will is 215th best, it says, for example. Whereas Cradle is 242nd. Worse, and Nurturing Presence is right in that same area. Worse, but, a small benefit for things that like to own enchantments. And I know there is another like rare that, or maybe it's a mythic, I don't know, the benefits from you having like at least 7 enchantments or something insane like that. You know, this might help with that, but probably won't be relevant. Scattered Thoughts, though, might just be better. Yeah, it's quite a better card. And I guess I'll just take it. We don't, like... We have one card that super cares about having enchantments. It's not worth, like, distorting your picks for. Scattered Thoughts, you know, decent draw. I'll take it. And I always get confused with Thirst for Discovery. This is the one that costs 4 and is like pick 2 of 4, not pick 3 and then discard a land. By the way, it does put them into your graveyard, which is important for the Spirit deck, rather than just scrying them to the bottom of your deck, because it means if there's a creature you don't want, you can put it in your graveyard and get its disturb effect, perhaps. Undead Butler is pretty strong. Nibelgeist Beguiler, not really what I'm into. Another Binding Geist is probably fine. Stitched Assistant is more of a blue-black card. It could be fine. But I'll just take another Binding Geist. Repository Scab. Not much for me here, huh? Could take a Piercing Light, but it's not a very good card. I'm just going to take Repository Scab. It's not great in this deck, but it is a 4-mana playable creature. I don't know. Maybe I should take Piercing Light. Well, we're not married to white yet, really. And Repository Scab is pretty good if we end up in blue-black. Yeah, I'll take the Scab. Sideboard it for now. Catapult Fodder? Okay. Okay, I mean, in case we end up... I mean, this... There's kind of been a lot of black going around, hasn't there? Maybe I should, like, pick up the torch there. Sure. Bride's Gown. Didn't we just pass Broom's Finery? That's kind of funny. All these blue cards are totally fine. Well, except this one, which is pretty weak. I don't know. It's a 2-mana card. It's a creature. It could be okay. And the fact that it discards creatures is generally a downside, but if those creatures have a disturb cost, maybe it's fine. But I think I'll just take Alchemist's Retrieval. Pretty decent blue, like, not exactly combat trick, but just like flexible card. Nurturing Presence or more Alchemist's Retrieval. I think I'll take more Retrieval. I could take the Throng. I don't know. Ugh. I don't think I want the Monstrosity. Okay. Well, I think a Ceremonial Knife is good. We like blood. We're not gonna... It's not like a red-black where you're just overflowing with blood all the time. Alright, do I have any creatures yet? I have the 2 Geists. I guess I could take a Wanderlight Spirit instead of a Cradle of Safety. But the mediocre blue cards are, yeah, Fear of Death is okay. They are going around, so blue seems to be... Players are perfectly fine with me taking the blue cards, which is nice to know. How about, like, I don't know, just taking a 2-drop I think is probably better than... I don't know. This is just okay removal. Sure. Creepy Puppeteer. Never seen this card. What are you? 4 mana, 4/3 haste. Oh, I have seen this card. When you attack with exactly one other creature, you can make it a 4/3 as well. Sure. Distracting Geist. Oh, Edgar's Awakening. Wow. If we wanted to go black, huh? But I think the Storm Chaser Drake is just lovely. Especially with 2 Alchemist Retrievals. If they try to remove my thing, I just bounce it and I get a card for my trouble. Distracting Geist is cute. It's like, okay. But Storm Chaser Drake is much better, I think. Mischievous Catgeist. I mean, it's a lot of upside, right? Getting to draw a card is really good. But it may not necessarily go off. The alternative would be a Lantern Bearer, which is a creature and just like generally good. Let's see how good the draft guide thinks Catgeist is. I think it's ranked 148th. And Lantern Bearer is 122nd, so it likes that better. And I think that's fine. I also like this card. I'm not going to be too picky about whether this one is better. Opponents have played this against me like twice, and every time I've been like, oh my god, that's amazing, and it's done absolutely nothing. So I'm going to just take this. Geistlight Snare, I think, is great, especially in blue-white. Which, by the way, we still have only 1 white card. That's actually kind of shocking. But it should be good in any blue deck with all these disturb cost cards. You know, we could take another Catapult Fodder, which is a good card. But we don't have much black either. So, I'll just take the Snare. Another Edgar's Awakening. The other one was in pack 1, of course. But I don't really have any creatures that I want to bring back, so I don't care that much about it. I think I'll just take the Scavenger. Seems like we might be in black, and you hate to splash for a double white card. But it might be the way to go. I don't know. Probably not. It seems more like we're just going to have to keep blue and black, sorry, white and black both open and figure out what we're doing. And try to play primary blue splashing something. Ugh. Nurturing Presence is fine, but I want more creatures. Right? Like, look at this deck. It's already 6 and 6. You want substantially more creatures than none in most drafts. Yeah, I think Nurturing Presence is a little, like, not that great. Well, I mean, it makes a 1/1 flyer, and you can play it on 2, maybe. But if you don't own any creatures, you can't. I think I'll just take the Entomber. I'm not thrilled about it. Okay, here is, like, this is a pack. Oh my gosh. Circle of Confinement is good. Wash Away, probably fine. This mostly is like an anti-blue and anti-white card, isn't it? Like, Disturb is the main mechanism for casting cards not from your hand in this set, I believe. So it's a card good against me. But Drogskull Infantry, I think, is probably best here. It's a, I mean, God, I don't know. Circle of Confinement, also quite good. I sort of want more creatures, but why don't I just take something that removes one of theirs? They're both fine, but the Confinement is way better, right? Ranked 88th best, and Infantry ranked 102nd best. Okay, they are pretty close. I don't know. I like removing stuff. We might get infantry back, whereas we certainly will not get the circle back. Heron of Hope or Skywarp Scab? Or Honored Heirloom? If I want to try to run like blue, black, white, it would be nice to have some color fixing, maybe. Like the Skywarp Scab, I don't really have anything that badly wants to be exploited. Like some of the disturbed creatures don't mind, I guess. But it's a like pretty expensive card that I don't know. I don't really want to run it that much. Heron of Hope. I don't really have much life gain. I guess this is not much of a creature, actually. Okay. Excuse me. I'll take the heirloom for now, and maybe we'll run it. This is a different wash away, not the one we were offered before. Just double checking. I guess it's fine. So would be Scattered Thoughts, though. Because this deck is very small right now. Both in the sense that it has not that many cards, but also in that it does not have expensive cards. And so being able to draw some stuff would be nice. I don't know. I mean, we just have so few creatures. Like, I don't know how good a counterspell is going to be. Yeah, I think I'm just going to take more draw. Edgar's Awakening. Wield. Huh. Well, I mean, I don't really want any of this. I'm just going to take the Edgar's Awakening. Maybe it can go in the black deck. Fear of Death, Repository Scab. I already have one Repository Scab over here, right? I do. I have a Fear of Death in here somewhere. Instants and sorceries. I don't know. I mean, all I really have is Scattered Thoughts, basically. I don't really have much in black that wants to be exploited either. I don't know. It just seems like more Fear of Death, even though it's not that great. Okay. Another knife, maybe? Path of Peril. And a Cleave of White. This would be a reason still to like try to run some white stuff as well. It's tough because this is double black to also run like our white cards, but I mean, what else am I going to pick here, right? It all kind of sucks. I'll take the Path of... Okay, I need to figure out if this can be a 3-color deck. So... we could put in, like, the Catapult Fodders, for example. Or plural? I guess I only took one. Okay. We would be putting in the Honored Heirloom for sure. Scavenger's fine. Edgar's Awakening is fine. And at this point, we're already kind of full up on cards, but I'm running a bunch of mediocre stuff that I could now cut if I were putting in a couple more black cards. Like some of the Fear of Death is maybe not so good. Maybe I don't need 2 Scattered Thoughts. I don't know. So The double black and the double white are tricky. But we could try this. We could maybe cut one knife as well. I think this is kind of the best path forward, and we'll take Path of Peril to go with it. Panic Bystander is white and black, kind of cute. Lunar Rejection is okay. But I think I'd rather just take a proactive 2-drop that's in my colors, sort of. It's not an amazing creature, but it can be okay sometimes. I have, like, no other life gain, right? Well, the Scavenger. It's not impossible that this would transform, but it is rather unlikely. It's just like a 2-mana 2/2, which is not bad in this deck at the moment. Circle of Confinement has got to be the play here. Screaming Swarm? Do I need a 6-drop? Maybe? Oh, Evolving Wilds is the pick here. Yeah. To help me get my white and black when I need them. Sure. Another Scavenger would have been nice, but I don't have room for many playables, and I definitely need the effect this gives me. Runo, I mean, I don't have any 6-drops, right? So that's never going to happen. I mean, right. Edgar's Awakening could put this on the battlefield, but that's not what it needs, right? It needs, like, a transform effect to be any good. This is just like a 3-mana 1/4. And it benefits from, like, self-mill, basically. The idea being you mill a 6-drop, and then you play Runo, and you top the 6-drop, and then you transform it. But that's not going to happen to me. Actually, I'm looking at, like, what are we even running Edgar's Awakening for, right? I don't have any large creatures. Maybe we're cutting this. What are you? Oh. A 2-mana life gain toy? Sure. Syncopate? Could be okay. But this is a 2-drop that, like, might help my other 2-drop transform, and it's just gonna help me stabilize because I gain all this life from all these enchantments I'm playing, right? I have 3 enchantments, but also a bunch of pretty much all my spirits are enchantments as well, so I have like 8. We'll take the Dawnheartgeist. Radiant Grace. This is a pretty aggressive card. Yeah, we don't really want this. This is a red-white card. Alright, cut Edgar's Awakening. And, I think a Pointed Discussion would be better than another Scattered Thoughts. It's cheaper, and we get a blood token. I don't know, I mean, it's a little harder to cast because it's in black, right? And Scattered Thoughts lets you scry before you draw the cards. They're both, like, okay. We take the Vampire's Kiss, kind of funny, with the Panicked Bystander. But I don't think that's really... Like, transforming Panicked Bystander is, like, not super likely to happen. And this can't do it all on its own, right? We would need even more. And it's just not a very good card to run, I think. The 2 blood tokens are nice. I think that's the main advantage. The life gain is like a side benefit. That's a good point, actually. If you don't have any blood token generation, then like generating 2 blood tokens is a lot like drawing 2 cards. Kind of. Not really. But you get to replace 2 of your lands in hand that you've been hanging on to with real cards. It doesn't work until you've gone late enough that you've drawn a bunch of lands you don't want and you've hung on to them. So, I mean, it's very, like, there's a lot of conditions to meet before this is really a draw 2. But that's kind of what it would be in the best case. Oh, I don't know. How many creatures do I have? 10. Ugh. I should probably just take the Vampire Slayer. Okay. Militia Rallier? Lunar Rejection. Oh, alright. I'll take a Syncopate, I think. A 1-mana 1/2 is tough in white because I'm more blue than white. I don't know. I wonder if I don't need to run black anymore. I've only got these 3 black cards, and like the main reason to run any of it is Path of Peril, I suppose. But the Catapult Fodder is not bad. And it could conceivably transform, in which case it would be quite good. Not likely to, but it could. Yeah, I don't know. If we might end up being able to cut the black stuff. Yeah, I think I have enough that I could do that. I want the Path of Peril. And if I have that, I might as well run the kind of good black cards that I have. Okay, fine. Lunar Rejection is probably the best card. No, Syncopate is best here. I don't know if I'm running it. I probably should. Let's cut a knife. Or... well, I'm not sure. This is bad. Of the cards here, I guess Blood Fountain is the most exciting. I don't even have any creatures I want back. Scab would be some nice top end, I guess. Oh, it's not even an exploit creature. I thought it was for some reason. Yeah, Scab is great. Probably shouldn't run 3 of these. Guest is fine and fits well with the other black cards I have. This is the one, yeah, it has flash if you have a spirit. I don't really want it. So I already have to cut a couple cards here. The Wanderlight Spirit, not much good. I don't know. Why am I cutting creatures? Spirit creatures, no less. I should probably just be getting rid of some of my like questionable removal spells. Like Fear of Death is okay, but not great. How good actually is Alchemist's Retrieval in this deck? I know it is good in some decks. I should figure out like what it's for in this deck. you know, if they try to remove one of my enchantments, I can bounce it to hand and then, like, have a creature, which is kind of cool. And bouncing their stuff is not that expensive either. And can be powerful sometimes. I don't think I want a third of these, nor these, so I guess just doesn't really matter. I just have to find a couple cuts. One cut? I don't think I should cut the black cards. I think that they're good enough. Really? Think I need 5 swamps for this? Mostly for the Path of Peril, right? I don't think that's right. I feel like even 3 might be enough, but fine, we'll stick at 4. Yeah, I'll cut an Alchemist's Retrieval, I think. Okay, seems like not a very good deck. I don't know, I say that a lot. Sometimes it's true, sometimes it's not. Wow, found a match immediately. Dice hello? Days hello? Days hello? This is pretty good, isn't it? I think I'd play the Evolving Wilds on 3, because I'd like to play 1 and then 2. And then on 3, I don't mind spending just 2 mana equipping this and attacking. I might be able to delay even later because I've drawn another land. We'll see. But right now I don't have anything to do on turn 3, so I might as well just play this for... Yeah. Okay. Actually, I could spend the mana on blood, now that I look at it. Alright, I could play my swamp and then tap it to discard the Evolving Wilds. I think that's good. That'll let me curve out pretty well. I know the Evolving Wilds is the only thing that's getting me to Path of Peril, but I don't want Path of Peril right now. I want, like, Scattered Thoughts. Well, I don't know. I might as well, like, pass till their turns. They don't see what I'm discarding. Not that it super matters. All black so far. We attack here. We want the blood. No blocks! Oh yeah, they're afraid of a combat trick. Nice. We got in 3 damage as well. I could play the Geist. I think that's good. It lets me blood away the island, and it's a decent attacking threat. I could maybe actually blood away the Path of Peril. Figuring that I want a 5th... No, I don't know. I'm getting rid of my island. This knife has been insane. Alright, what's your other color? It's clearly not black, or you just run swamps. Alright, it's white. Okay, so is there some trick I can do with attacking with this thing? If I attack with just you, I could turn this off. Actually, this would then be a 4-1. I wouldn't even mind trading. So maybe I put the knife here. And then attack and shut this off? That seems okay. Other creatures get +1. Other vampires get +1/+1. When it dies, return it transformed as an artifact. That's pretty strong. I don't think I have any good attacks anymore. I'm just gonna draw? Don't need the heirloom. Circle of confinement is 3 or less? Yeah. Get rid of the gluttonous guest, maybe? And a scab? No attacks. And what do I get if they... I gain 2 life if they play a spell with the same name. I'm worried they attack with the 4/4, but then if they do, they're not going to block with it. I'll just let the damage in if they do that, I think. Okay. Just play the Sky Warp. Maybe? I think that's good. Yeah. 2 creature cards. I have 0. So, instead, I could confine the gluttonous guest and swing with my 4/1. Do I want to let this die? Not really. I'll just play another Binding Geist. Yeah, I'm going to turn off the gluttonous guest. Okay, good, good, good. Yeah, you see that I'm about to turn off the gluttonous guest. You gain some life. Very good. And I still don't have any attacks. I don't want to trade my Geist for that 4/4. There's no creatures in either graveyard. I just checked. Sure. You know, it occurs to me I'm very close to being able to play this. For cleave. So I don't know. I could try not loading up the board so much so that I have that like clear as an out. It's not that good of an out when they have this. I think I'm just gonna play a flyer and see what they can do about it. Okay. Cost them their whole turn. That's fine. I play another flyer. I could give it a knife. I think that's fine. This becomes then a 3/1, but I don't really mind. I don't mind, like, say, double trading my Geists, for example. What is this? You can make it indestructible for 2 mana. Okay. I don't mind trading one Geist here, I think. And they're tapped out for some reason? Why would you do it this way? That's gonna activate the farmer, I guess. I don't want that. Yeah, go ahead and hit me. Probably playing these two for my 5 mana. But first, let's attack. Yes, that's how I want to tap. Okay, they just drew some removal. They would have played it last turn if they had it. Wow. Okay, they have nothing in hand. This must be a land. Come on in. Actually, like, what if I just double trade Geists here? Well, why though? What if I attacked with everything? They have 4 blockers. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attackers. So they can block all my ground creatures, and I would just get in for 3. That doesn't seem very good. I don't like transforming this, especially if I'm about to lose my 3 power creatures. I think I can just let in the damage again. No blocks. Circle of Confinement on... I mean, they only have 1 creature cheap enough, this one, right? So, okay, maybe double blocking would have worked out. But we attack first. So there goes their lifelink. Oh no, rude. Okay, I guess I will double block the... Well, no. Maybe I just swing with everything if you spend all your mana killing this? Not sure. Are there any creatures dead? I don't think so, right? Oh, Grizzly Ritual killed my Scab. The Scavenger does damage now. What if I removed everything costing 3 or less? That would be horrible, right? It would be all of my creatures and none of theirs. So not great as these things go. I could hang on to this for a 6-mana play. Or I could just dump it now. I think I like it as insurance. Great. You know, not great. It's bad. You want to not be drawing land, so you don't have to use your blood. But I'm glad that if I'm drawing this, I have blood available. Oh, you know what? That was a mistake. I should have just put the knife here and swung with everything. And then next turn, Scavenger would be lethal. But I guess I can just play Scavenger and then next turn swing with everything, and that's just as good. Arguably better, because it doesn't give them a timing window to exile the last creature in my graveyard. In any graveyard. So we play this. Oh, putting the knife on wouldn't have been lethal, because they could block all but one. Which means I only get in for my weakest creature, which would still be 1 no matter where I put the knife. Oh! Ah, 1 from the guest. And 2 from this. How clever. I didn't even notice. Okay, opponent digging for a solution, I suppose. Okay, another creature, one with lifelink no less. Very cool for you. More creatures, alright. Good work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I swing with everything, they can block with everything and take no damage. And indeed gain life because of this. Ah, they were maybe hanging on. No, they probably weren't hanging on to the bat for like lifelink reasons. There's nothing to return anyway. Okay. So let's just draw. Catapult fodder? Oh yeah, that's a good one. Geistlight Snare is better than Syncopate, I think. Should have maybe left blue untapped, huh? Is there anything I can just attack with that would be amazing? No, right? I could actually play this and move the knife somewhere. I think that's good. Rather than drawing a card out of it, right? And it gets me a 6th land down, which turns on Path of Peril in case I needed it. Cannon Fodder, such a gross top deck in some ways. Opponent should probably suicide the lifelink. Yeah. Well, let's do it like this, so that even if they have a combat trick, it still dies. I don't know. What if they have, like, Adamant Will? That's the one in this set, right? Yeah. +2/+2 and indestructible. So if I blocked whichever one I block. Well, actually, if I block like this, Adamant Will doesn't kill my thing. I guess that's probably the best try. That wasn't a zombie, right? It was a spirit. Yeah. so this card should have them quaking in their boots. And then we just pass? Well, no, I don't pass. Because I'm not going to play this. So I may as well dump this island. Should have done that first. Okay. Don't want this. Might have been nice to have, but I think I wouldn't have played it anyway. Even if I could untap the planes, I would not play this. So we're not threatening lifelink yet, or lethal yet, because they have this 6/6, which is pretty cool for you. Pass. I pass. Oh. You did, I guess this is only a 4/4. There was no blood left to make it a 6/6. And I was just going to eventually kill them with cannon fodder / catapult captain. Okay, that was a long one. But we won, which is pretty cool, I guess. I feel like they should have leveraged their 4/4 a lot harder by just like attacking with it to kill my stuff and then getting tokens and then getting the 4/4 back. Like that probably would have won. Yeah, this is fine. I'll just take a blue out of this, I guess. Although, maybe a black? I just need something to play on 2, and then I want to play catapult fodder on 3, I guess. Like, I have more blue plays, but this, I have more expectation of drawing an island as well. I don't know. That's maybe too greedy. Okay, there's swamp. I don't know. I'm gonna take a swamp myself. Maybe that's too greedy. This attack is good, I think. I don't mind trading this if they want to. Because their thing is going to get to be good eventually. Alright, and now I'm punished for taking my swamp. Red, black, yeah. So that's good for the recluse. Just give me an island so they don't look stupid, will you? Huh? Sure strike? Huh. It must be sure strike, right? I mean, what else could it be? There's no way they're just trading this. And in black, red? Yeah, okay. So opponent has sure strike. I'm not going to trade this for a sure strike. No blocks. Wow, they skipped 4 damage to be able to threaten sure strike. I guess if you'd played... It wasn't 4 damage, right? If you'd played this, you couldn't have done any damage, because I would have just blocked with my 1/5. Maybe I don't attack, because now these two can threaten to kill this if they sure strike. I think that's better. No attacks. Oh, but I have... Whoops, I should have... I don't know, it doesn't matter. I'm just offering a trade for their 2/2, which I don't think is that amazing. We're close to Catapult Captain. Okay, so if we assume they have Sure Strike, then I think this is a decent block. Actually... this is better. I lose my 1/4 instead of my 1/5. They do 5 damage, which kills one of these, and then I kill... Okay. So this way they don't have to play Sure Strike, but... oh, this is kind of gross. Hey. I'm not gonna draw the stuff, like, I mean, my land situation is very precarious, but I keep top decking, like, what I need, sort of. Except this is only a 1/1. I don't want to double trade for their Felstinger, especially given that they have Sure Strike. We just let this in. Because then it wouldn't even be a double trade. It would be like just lose both of these things to Sure Strike. Okay, I mean, this game is going badly. Alright, Island is a good pickup. Play this pre-combat? Do I want to use any blood? I could toss the Alchemist Retrieval. It's not doing much for me. But I guess it's still a fine card. Like, what would I hope to draw instead, right? Plus, I could always do it on their turn. This leaves the white open to threaten, like, that 2 damage combat trick or something. The thing that scries 1 and does 2 damage to attacker or blocker. I will trade my Binding Geist for your Sure Strike. It's tough. You might actually want to make this trade because that transforms your farmer. You might want to not Sure Strike here? I'm not sure. Okay. Now is my chance to... I could Geist my own thing to transform the cannon fodder. I don't think that's a good idea. My chance to blood something if I want, but I don't think I do. Okay. An island is fine. It lets me play 2 cards. This is a spirit. This is an enchantment. I think making that a 0/2 is good. Maybe I should have made this a 1/2. Probably not. Katilda has been dominating this game. Without her, I don't really have much of anything. It's kind of shocking Red-Black hasn't managed to remove her yet. No blocks, obviously. It's a scary one. I do have Alchemist's Retrieval, though, which might be the tempo that I need. Let's just get rid of this. I don't think I'm ever going to use it. Yeah. Decent pickups, I think. There's one creature in there. I could play the Scab and just let you attack me for 6. Or I could Circle of Confinement like this. This would get in for 4, 5, and then you'd have 2 blockers, so that would still be just 5. I think I play the Scab. I don't mind letting Olivia's Attendants get in 1 attack. Wow! Playing a land? Why? You're about to get 6 blood. What do you need 8 mana for? Surely you're attacking, right? You want the blood, and I'm not going to give it to you otherwise? And I don't think you need brown blockers? What is happening? Oh, it does damage. I forgot. Okay. I'm not sure if that's even that good for you. Yeah, I forgot that's what this is actually for. But I can actually play this, like, and get more damage in? Hang on. I should have played this pre-combat. I would have transformed to catapult fodder. I forgot that. Okay. So I have 4 in the air. This would add 2 more, 3 more. So this is lethal. Actually, this is lethal +1 now that I look at it. No. Alright, it's very nice to just be able to say no when the opponent plays a spell. I think opponent actually, yeah, that was a huge mistake opponent made. Not on that turn, but on their turn. You shouldn't have activated Olivia until I had declared attackers on my turn, or the attendants rather. Then you could kill the Lantern's Lift, and I wouldn't be able to replay it as an enchantment pre-combat. I guess I could try to work around that by first bouncing your attendants, but then I don't have a counterspell and the Lantern's Lift. I don't have enough blue for all 3 of those. Well, these are slow games, huh? I've drawn not very much land. Have I? I think so. I know this last game I didn't draw much. I only used like one blood token, and I used it to discard a spell. In the first game, I had a lot of blood, and I used some of it to discard land, but not that much, I feel like. All things considered, I think my decision to pick a swamp instead of an island on turn one was... It did pay off. Oh, look at this. I got all my mana. I've got a 2-drop, and I don't know, that's it. Yeah, white first is fine. After 2, the game is an unexplored hinterlands for now. I mean, I have a 4. It's fine. I'd rather like have something a little bit more effectful to play, but I'll take what I can get. This costs 3 to activate? No, it costs only 2. Wow. You swing with it, obviously, right? And then I don't block, and then you don't buff, and then you play your 2-drop, and you're very pleased with yourself. Unless you have no 2-drop, in which case you activate it anyway. Eh? Wow. Really bad hand. Opponent badly needed to cycle for some reason. That's a surprise. I guess that should have been a swamp, actually. I'm not going to need 2 blue this turn, whereas conceivably I might draw another black and want two black. What the hell? Okay, at least now this makes some sense. Why is this a 3-1? Oh, X... I've always just thought of this as a +1/+0 because I never play multiple angers, but actually... Okay. I don't block. Yeah, opponent's hand is terrible. Huh. I kind of think I should just equip the knife and leave Scattered Thoughts for later. Why? Good question. No reason. It's dumb. I don't know. I guess I can get a blood in? Yeah. Because I'm not blocking with this anyway. I might as well do something with it. Red-green is werewolves. Have they finally got something they can play? Okay. I guess they were looking for the 4th land, basically. Should have attacked first, but it doesn't matter because I have no decisions to make. Keeping the 2nd planes for Katilda, of course. No. The blood token first. Although I guess I'm not using it right now. And I mean, the 1/4 is a great blocker, and so is the 1/5/2/6. I guess I want more lands. I will not blood this away. I'll just play it. And be closer to a potential board wipe here. Ah, and I can also move the knife, which is very good. Because this is the creature that can actually block. But opponent should be doing some really good stuff now. They apparently were waiting on more lands, and they just hit them, so they have a bunch of big cards in hand. And enough mana to play it. At least that's what I think is going on. They have some combat trick in addition to this getting +2/+2, I assume. It could be Sure Strike. I guess that's fine. You get to trade for my 2/4. I don't want to let you just keep getting damage in for free. So I'll threaten to kill it, and we'll see what you do. You can't kill both of my things, even with Sure Strike and activating this. You killed the Gluttonous Guest, which is good for you. But I at least get a blood token. Oh, I don't, because it doesn't, it dies before it can apply damage. Why Witch's Web? What? Oh, just to kill my... To kill this? Oh, you know what? I maybe shouldn't have blocked, because that turns off the catapult fodder that I was planning to play. Whoops. I could have taken a little damage to flip. Like, the catapult fodder, who cares? A 1/5 is pretty good right now, and flinging stuff doesn't do anything right now. Like, I don't know. I'll want it eventually, and I'll probably never get it because of that play I just made, but I don't know. I have a spirit. Like, I'm still only one creature away from flipping, and I have a few more in the deck, I think. Not very many, though. Ooh. I don't know that it becoming night does anything right now. Swing with everything to get in 1 damage but give me a blood token? I don't think that's so good. But maybe it is. I'm at 10. Okay. Probably just Scattered Thoughts, leaving blue open? I can't play Heirloom first and still do this. I guess I could play Heirloom and then Spirit? That's fine, I guess. I know it's tapping my blue, I don't care because this is blue. Oh, this also achieves playing 2 spells, which is nice. Now this is a little bit less dangerous. This game is going badly. You know, I'm not winning. But I'm not getting killed either. Yet. I think I'm perfectly happy to have this. It means I have a board clear for if they ever commit it. No, I don't need to because I have 6 mana already because of the Heirloom. I guess if I'm gonna draw 2 playables, I want to make sure I leave some blue open because I could draw 2 1-mana blue spells, and that's not true of any other color. A swamp, I guess? I already have a swamp. I don't know, it doesn't really matter then, does it? Do I play a swamp? I guess I will. I don't have that much blood. And now I have this available if I ever need it. I hope I don't. Oh! I should have moved the knife. I forgot this was going to attack. Okay, I also probably shouldn't have played the swamp. No, but I left mana open on purpose for Geistlight Snare. Like, maybe it was wrong and it was better to move the knife, but it wasn't totally a useless play. No? Will not allow... How many spells have I played? Scattered Thoughts, and that's it, right? This actually lets me play a second spell on my turn and turn it back to day. I do not wish you to have a 6-3. Nor for it to be nighttime. Played nothing on their turn. Surprising. Oh no, they keep wanting to make it night, I guess. Let's... I don't have any blood, that's an heirloom. Let's move the knife over here, where it should have been already. Then attack. I don't know. It worked out quite well to not move it last turn. But this turn, I don't really have any need for the mana, so it's right to move it. What's the deal? What are you doing? Wolf Strike. I have no answers to this, so it resolves. Oh, yeah, this is a sorcery, so... Even if I had the mana to use it right now, which I don't. I mean, I think the only reasonable thing to do is put the knife back here, exile something from their graveyard, and, like, plan to Path of Peril soon. I don't know, I guess I don't need to do it now, right? Pretty soon, I feel like they should play a few more creatures and try to start overwhelming me. Menace Haste? Oh no. That's a lot. Okay, I don't mind trading now because I'm about to wipe the board anyway. So let's just block 4 damage for a blood token. I'll block 4 damage and also gain a blood token. Oh man, it gets to do both. That's gross. Alright, let's just use this now. I don't know, exile Ancestral Anger in case they have more of those. I guess I'm in some dangerous territory, huh? Alright, yeah, tap white for this is fine. Hang on. I could have as much as 8 mana, which means I could play this and also get a creature on the board. That's better than using my blood token now. They're gonna kill me eventually anyway. Because they're red, but I can at least have no lethal on board. Katilda is a 1/1 lifelink, huh? That's not much. Oh my gosh. Okay. I can play this and still play Katilda. Oh, you're Menace. But, okay, that's fine. I'm playing... I just don't want that puppy getting bigger. Okay, still not dead on board. I think you should attack. I have to block and I lose my Katilda. But maybe you have some play in mind to make that even better. And it does get me up to 4 life. Maybe you don't want to do that. Maybe you want to pass till night? No. Oh, well, that doesn't matter, does it? I block the same way and I still take... Oh no, it kills both, I see. Alright, but I have to do this, obviously. It's a good thing I exiled Ancestral Anger, or I would be dead from the 1 extra trample damage. Very nice top deck. I don't see any reason to use a blood token here. I love this card. Ah, oh no. That's really bad. Alchemist's Retrieval, maybe? I don't think that would be enough. Okay, let's use... yeah, black is fine, I guess. I think I've played pretty much all my black cards. Haunting Geist, okay, it's a creature. And I can just barely afford to play both of these. Binding Geist, whatever. In case you have any way to get creatures back, where's the one I really hated? Here it is. Okay, I still have some control of the board. If I attack, is that okay? It is. Because I can Death Touch block this thing if it attacks, which it won't. And I can, yeah, this is fine. Give me some life. Oh, it's happening. There is that. But I have a Death Touch creature, so... like, have fun attacking. I am happy to move the knife here. And to play a Binding Geist again. And just swing in for 7 more. Go, Katilda! You can do it! Sure. And I could, I guess, pay to move the knife right now? Yeah, that's better than exiling something from their graveyard, right? All I need is just no removal, and I actually win this game. Yes! Yes, we got him. Okay. Katilda was a huge carry. I don't know. Everything... I don't know. That was a pretty good game. I'm very pleased with how it turned out. I made some good decisions. I'm very pleased with my decision to exile the Ancestral Anger at a time when it just seemed like, how could that ever matter? And then I was at 1 life. Ooh. I guess I am still pretty annoyed about my choice to lose the Gluttonous Guest and the Bystander right before I could transform Catapult Fodder. That was kind of silly. This is not very proactive, but it is fine. Ooh, okay. This is better than trying to pat the Circle of Confinement when they don't have any creatures, I'll tell you that much. Okay. Well, it doesn't really matter, right? I'll just put the knife on and then dump a plains. I should have, I don't know, left blue open or something to scare them. Black is not really scary. So it did matter a little bit in that what they might want to play around is different now. Okay, good card, but I can exile it. And it's a vampire, so if they play another, I get extra life. I could just play the Binding Geist, though. Spends my mana more efficiently. Or I could actually play the Plains and play a Scavenger, but I don't want to right now. Anyway, let's attack first before I make any decisions. It's sort of easy to do. Yeah, I think I'm happy to keep that Plains, so I'm kind of just building up this blood token supply. And if you want to trade your thing for my thing, that's fine with me. Again, should have left blue open. I don't know. Actually, 1 white is a little scary. I might just ice this thing for free if they attack, using that crummy... What is this? Okay, sure, man. It's not a very good card. Oh, sorry, I pass. Really? You just want a blood token that bad? Okay. I block. Okay, let's see what you get out of my deck. Katilda? That's a pretty good draw. You know, whatever. Just unlucky. I'm not too bothered about it. You know. Okay, so I think I'm playing a 4 here, right? Or I could play the Lantern Bearer and hold open a counterspell. But I don't really need that. Just play this. Swing first. Right, I'm pretty, you know, not bothered about stuff being milled or stolen, generally speaking. You can just pretend the card was on the bottom of your deck and it comes out about the same. It's even better because now I know I won't be drawing Katilda and I can plan for that eventuality. Ooh, okay. So we just swing with everything here and hold open blue for Syncopate and Geistlight Snare. I could... Yeah, I could exile that 1/1 to get in the extra damage from this. and stop them from lifelinking up, I guess, maybe? I don't know. I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm just gonna attack. You know what I maybe should have done was spend a blood token to dump a Lantern Bearer, and then I could make it a flyer next turn, but I'll do that later. I could do it now, but the counterspell is way more important. And I only have one source of blue. So I could like dump a white and try to draw more blue or something, but I just want to keep enough mana open for a big syncopate. Yeah. That seems good. I don't actually care about this, right? You can take one of my creatures and attack me with it. And then next turn, I just fly over the top with 5 damage. Go ahead. Now I win. Syncopate handles whatever. Yeah, go ahead. Go away. If they draw something amazing from my deck, I just syncopate it. Like, hit me. What do you get? Honored Heirloom, Binding Geist. Huh? Binding Geist would almost be good, but it's not. Oh, you're tapped out. You're tapped out. I could dump another land, but I don't mind playing this. Yep. Hope you enjoyed that Curse of Hospitality. It did absolutely nothing. Does it make stuff enter tapped or something? Yeah, creatures attacking enchant. No, it gives their stuff trample. Right. In addition to the more obvious effect and more obvious and flashy effect of getting to play cards from their deck, it gives your stuff trample. But I really didn't care. Yeah, I mean, this is not amazing, but I can pick up blue and then I have quite a few early plays. A 2/2, right? Yes. I mean, I guess this could maybe be better because I plan to maybe cast some enchantments on their 2 and 3 drops. Oh, alright. Actually, yeah, that's another reason this is worse. Or it would have been better to play it this way, is that there's a red 1 mana spell that kills a 2/2 and doesn't kill a 1/3. And I let them use up their mana efficiently, but this is fine. No locks. I don't want to trade this. I don't mind exiling you. Okay. Happy to play some more mana and just send both of you into the Shadow Realm. Oh, I can't do that. I don't have enough white. Whoops. I'll just draw. Oh, I should wait! Because then I could maybe syncopate some big play they're making. Ugh. I guess Scavenger and Catapult Fodder is pretty good. Keeping the Scattered Thoughts could be fun, but this is like more interactive. I'm gonna attack with this, yes, correct. Because I don't want to lose my 1-3. I want it to transform the Catapult Fodder. And also, it's gonna gain me life someday. Syncopate for 0 seems unlikely to be good. Alright, they're ramping. That's exciting. Oh wait, there aren't any creatures in the graveyard, because I exiled their thing. I didn't kill it. Guest is fine. Although, would Cannon Fodder be better? I'm not using the blood right now, and this is a slightly bigger creature. I don't know, I'll play this. If they want to remove it, then I'm okay with it. Like, I mean, they're reasonably happy to get some premium removal for their 1/1 Death Touch, but I don't mind. Was it nighttime? I didn't even notice. Oh, my blood! I'm pretty sure we should play this. It actually blocks the 4/3 beautifully. Oh, I can play both. Even better. Jesus Christ. Wish I had Syncopate for that. Guess I'm dead. But I still think it was right to, like, just play stuff. God, it even has reach. And first strike. Anyway, I could just, like, kill them with this? It would take way too many turns, right? Scavenger is still not hitting anything. I guess I could have blocked with something to make it happen. I could attack with the Drake and lose it. Yeah, let's just attack with everything to get in a little damage. Except, like, I don't know. Ugh. Yeah, I need to kill them. And they're gonna kill me pretty quick. Syncopate for 1, I guess? Should have waited till post-combat for that, by the way. Unless, okay, if you wanted to buff that. I was thinking you would buff your 6/5. Oh, it gets haste as well? This is the most broken card ever printed. Oh my god. Seems pretty good. Well done. I don't know. Syncopate would have turned the tides of that game completely, but I think I was right to to just play more creatures. I don't know. Maybe I should have been scared of that in a red-green ramp deck, but it isn't really a red-green ramp deck. It's just like red stuff and green stuff that's good. It's kind of what you get in draft. It's tough to build a themed deck that has like the best card from that color. I have a 2-drop, I have a 3-drop. Eventually I can hopefully play Katilda. I accept. Okay. Black, I guess? Would it be insane to like wait around and try to Path of Peril? I think yes, it would. I don't know. I guess I should have played white then, hoping I draw another white and can play Katilda next turn. Alright, fine. They're ramping blue-white. Or maybe color fixing? Maybe they're playing many colors? Surely you don't remove the 1/5. Not that good right now. The wizard is nice. Swing with everything? Or hold back the 1/5? Obviously they can just block and that lets 3 damage in. But they might be afraid of a combat trick and therefore not block and let in 1 more. I think I'd like to try that. Yeah, their wizard is too important. With good reason. This can do a lot. Okay. Guest and an island, please. I feel like I'm not in good shape this game. I don't think that's a contentious statement. I think I am definitely in bad shape. I guess these guys would transform the cannon fodder if I could play them both before I lose. And actually, I'm not that far away from just wiping their board, now that I look at it. I can just, anytime I want, I can play a swamp and wipe them out. I'm going to do this. I'm going to hold up a counterspell, but more importantly, look like I have nothing useful to do. And see if they get a little bit overzealous about flooding the board. I could have countered their heirloom, but that seems insane. Sure. For some reason, by the way, they're not attacking. That's a little surprising. Are they worried about a combat trick, or...? I think next turn is when we pull the trigger. I mean, I can't do it now, obviously. But I should be getting pretty decent value by wiping them starting next turn. just in case. Yeah, alright. Hang on. Could I use this instead? No. I can play this post-wipe or pre-wipe, but I can't, like, equip it. Okay, but we can, I guess, get in 1 damage because they will not block here, right? This just screams combat trick. You counter this, I lose the game. There's not... I don't know. Maybe I could have waited. It's not, by the way, like, at all the case that I'm crushing them right now. Ooh, what is this? 13 per... Oh, I have to count their permanents. 5, 8, 9. Okay. I have 2 creatures in my graveyard, right? Nope. It all was getting... I guess I don't. Alright, whatever. Well, I should try to make that happen, right? So play a 2/2... Play a Gluttonous Guest... And then attach the knife to the guest? Ooh, that's pretty good for you. 6, 9, 12. So they can set this off if they want. I don't know what to do. I could swing with the Gluttonous Guest, I suppose? And then move the knife? And still play the Scab. Okay. That gives them permission to attack with the 2/5, though? They don't really want? No, I'll have the Scab, it'll be fine. Alright, that's fine. Very lovely. Knife here. Alright, fine. I don't know. It's not great, I'll tell you that much. I'm still definitely losing this game, but if I can just deal with 1 or 2 creatures, I might get there. No, I forgot about this. I don't mind lands right now, really. I have a lot to do with my mana. I think it's important actually to get the Geist down right now, so that I can lose it and get the Heron of Hope offline. I can do that and play the Scavenger. It turns off my counter spells. Maybe I should hold one, actually, for now. But they're both, like... Actually, I can make a pretty big syncopate. Yeah, I'm gonna actually play a land here. No attacks. Oh, by the way, 6, 9, 12. Oh, I'm one off lethal right now. Okay, good to know. I guess I could play the scavenger, but I'm not dead, right? Oh, am I dead? They attack with everything. And then this goes off. No. I only take 2 plus 7. Okay. Oh, they also have heirloom to take out my Geist, don't they? Oh, it's at the end step. This won't go off. All right, pass the blockers. All right, so they're gonna turn off my Geist, and then I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Oh, they have red. I forgot about that. Yeah, look at that. That's a double red card. Oh, maybe I should have double blocked here, actually. That would have been better. Yeah, kill this 2/5. What was I thinking? I don't know. I get my 2/2 to live. Yeah, this would have been way better. Ugh. If they play any permanents, they can do 7 damage to me. Yeah. I'm not sure that they will. Okay. Really? You're gonna let it be my turn? I could exile something from their graveyard, but I don't want to give them any ideas. I can actually play this. These are both dreadful if they ever get to play it. I guess I'll take the wizard. I don't have a big enough syncopate or to be useful, and neither do I think that. Yeah, actually, neither of these are. So I'm just gonna actually use probably blood tokens on them. I could put the knife on. I'll put the knife on. No attacks. I'm like really close to dead, obviously. Really? 7, 10, 13. Okay, so you want to sack this for some reason. I guess I'll let you. I don't know. I guess it means they have some damage, right? So maybe I shouldn't have let them? They must have, like, yeah. I should have waited until I have a counterspell. Ah, interesting. That's not what I thought was happening. Seven, 10, 14. I mean, I can't do shit, right? I'm gonna have to dump all 3 of these to blood at some point. Only 11 cards left, yikes. Playing this to turn on a counterspell is just crazy. They can obviously pay, whatever. They have, I don't know. Yeah, they have 9 mana. Seven, 10, 14 permanents at the moment. 13. $14. 15. Okay. So, let's get to the bloody business of getting rid of this junk. I don't know what I'm possibly going to draw here. Confinement is decent. I could put away their Nibblegast, I suppose. I have enough mana that I can still get rid of my, let's say, Syncopate? I don't know. Syncopate is one that if I passed with a full hand, like having all my lands untapped, it might actually do something. Let's get rid of this. Okay, that's something. I have 5 mana right now. I think this is fine to play. Lantern's Lift might be better because it's a flyer, and like when it dies, it becomes a useful attacker. Yeah, okay. Like, exiling one of their things right now doesn't even matter. I just want to get this down so it can die. What might I wish to retrieve? That's a question. Oh yeah, they're not gonna let it die, huh? I mean, I could exile their 0/3 and just start going in with a 1/1, but that won't kill them in time. Oh, I can use a blood token to... Oh, not now that I've played it. I should maybe have kept it in hand and just dumped it with the blood token. Yeah, that would have been better. Whoops. I could even have syncopated it. That would have been funny. Shoot. What am I going to do here? Swing with the Geist? Doesn't really do anything. Okay. I'm turning this thing off. Doesn't work. I'm turning this off. Seven, 10, way too many to... Okay. Oh, it counts. Okay. 15. Yeah, let's put the knife on Geist? And swing with Geist. It doesn't work. Why am I so dumb? Ah, okay. I should have put it on this. At least it would... I don't know. What am I going to do with blood, right? Nothing? No. Okay, that flips this. Right? Because I've already gained 2 life by enchanting their thing. Losing this gives me a 3rd. So I'm okay letting these kill me. Syncopate for 3 is exactly what I can manage. Right, 1, 2, 3, and they can't pay it. Turns out, by the way, the Geistlight Snare would have been that, but better. So I picked the wrong one to discard, as it happens. And I'm still pretty dead, though. I could bounce this, but, like, why? They'll just keep tapping my 3/5. Like, they'll tap my 3/5 now, and then, like, next turn I'll get in once. If I had a counterspell available, I could bounce it and then counter it on the way back. Still don't think that would do much. I really needed this to be... Well, even so, they would just... Whatever I enchanted with this, they would keep tapping. I can't do anything, eh? Attack with a 3/5, I guess? Sure. Oh, they didn't tap anything. No, attacking with this does not accomplish anything. I guess neither did that, now that I look at it. Great. I could have moved the knife, I guess. I don't know, man. I could have attacked with the knife. With the Geist. He's just dead. You're actually gonna swing in, or... I'd love for you to do that, I think. I'm out of, I think, counterspells for bouncing this to be useful, sadly. But I feel like if I still had my... Well, none of my counterspells are big enough, actually. So, sure. But if I could, like, get rid of this creature and have unlimited time, I might be able to kill them. But I don't have unlimited time, and I can't get rid of that creature. Okay, it's actually a flyer that, you know, if I have 2 flyers, I can sort of threaten to do something, right? Let's bounce this now. Having nothing better to do. See what they want to tap, and then put the knife on the other, or put the flying ability on the other thing. It'll buy me 2 turns of being able to do something. Okay, this resolves. Do I still have Katilda? I haven't played Katilda yet. Huh. Okay, well. I don't think that's going to be enough to win. Also, I guess I just got myself down to 7 life. So if they ever sack this thing, I also die? Seems unlikely they'll be able to do it, though. Too many lands and stuff. Maybe they'll forget this can only block creatures with flying? Yeah, they won't. Okay. Jeez. So the damage they threaten right now is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can't attack with all creatures, but I could maybe attack with all these creatures and draw to Katilda. The damage I can get in right now is 7. Puts them at 11. If I draw Katilda, she threatens to attack for I'm not sure how much, but probably a lot? Okay, let's go digging. I need to win very soon, so the fact that like I'm decking is, I don't know, not. Come on, Katilda. If I had Katilda, I actually would have been in pretty good shape by now, I think. Okay, so I have to attack with just these 2 and hold back a 3/5. And, you know, if Katilda's the bottom card in my deck, I'm dead. If she's the next card, I have a little bit of play. So I guess I take her and play her now. Playing her next turn is not going to do anything. There's the wrong card. Okay, see you later, Katilda. Okay, I can get in 7 damage again, but sadly no more than that. Oh, that doesn't work. Alright, so go away. Now if I had swung with this, it might actually have worked. I guess if I'd realized what was in my deck, I would have known I was drawing either this or Katilda, in either case I could have this. But they would have just chumped with like a 1/1 and wouldn't have helped. Okay, so is there anything I can do here? I have 7 damage. I need 4 more? Some way I can't activate Katilda as an enchantment. If I could, it would actually work. I have enough enchantments and Oh, but I can play her next turn. No, not as an enchantment. I could move the knife. I guess that's fine. Even all this time, I actually had some outs. I wasn't, like, dead. Sure. But now I am dead. If I'd been able to play Katilda one... No, they can tap one of my things. Okay, it wouldn't have been enough. I forgot about that. I didn't get to exile this. Oh, no attacks. They're just going to wait for me to die? What if this were... Well, okay. Wait, where's Katilda? Oh, she is here. I missed her when I looked. How did she get exiled? I don't remember. Should have moved the knife here, I guess. Not that it matters. What a slog. I don't remember how Katilda got killed. Or got exiled. Did I play her and she got Flame Blessed bolted or something? That must be it. Opponent had 2 Flame Blessed bolts in their graveyard. It makes sense that one of them would have gone to Katilda. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I want white or black from this. The Circle of Confinement is useful sooner, but it maybe won't be, so I'll just... Oh. I'll just take black because I have a black card in my hand that I want to play proactively, whereas the white card relies on them to do something. I don't know. I'm going to take the white one. It should be useful fairly soon. Hey, look at that. I just meant they might play a creature soon, and it'll be one small enough that this will be very valuable, but as it happens, it got me a Vampire Slayer. Okay, Vampire Bat is going to go to bed here. Until it leaves. So if I ever bounced this, which I could do, they would get the creature back. I don't likely want to do that. Just a thing I could do, wanted to make sure I know what it does. I'll use this to get my creature back. And I'll spend mana efficiently. But try to save this for when it does something better. In some sense, this is like not a very good card. Because it's like, I could have just taken a land and it would ramp me as much as this does. But this way, it's like, it's a swamp and a plains, right? So what I want to do, I guess, is play this, and then play a 2-drop, and then put the knife on it. And see, already it's showing its value. Or not put the knife on it, but play the knife. I couldn't have played this if it were a plains, could I? Got me one value already. I think we equip the knife and dump the swamp. island? Actually, this could be a good time to play the scavenger. Just to get that annoying thing out of the way. Sure. It's a creature in their graveyard that's actually doing something. Yum 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 yum. Nummy skeleton. And you have to do this at a time when they don't have 3 mana, by the way, or they can, in response, take it out of their graveyard and put it into play. Vampires. Ooh, dumped Ballista Watcher, looking for more lands. Okay. Alright, if I can get one more creature in my graveyard, then Scab is online. I don't mind trading these two. Oh, I didn't even know it had that effect. Cool. Wait. Oh, when it deals damage to a vampire. I thought both of my effects were create blood. And I was like, that's weird. Why am I getting 2 blood? Oh, hang on. I have enough mana to dump an island here. But I want to get this before they just somehow remove, like maybe they play an heirloom and remove one of my things. I don't want that. All right. End turn, threatening a 1 mana instant, just in case. Rude. But, you know, hey, they didn't do it to Katilda, so that's pretty cool. I have an enchantment, so it's a 2/2. 3/3? Oh, I don't have enough white to play both of these at once. I have a total of 6 mana, so I guess I can play... I mean, I could play 1 more land. I don't know, I don't think I want to. I'm just gonna wait till I can... Yeah, with the knife I think I could afford, like... The knife is kind of a mana sink, and so maybe I want 7 mana. Nah, look at that. Suddenly I have nothing expensive in hand anymore. So, lots of stuff I'd be happy to spend blood on. Are there any left? Yes, you have one. Oh, I do too? Oh, sure. The scab itself. Hang on. I want to make sure I put the knife on, right? And I also want to play both of these. And that's like... I still have enough to use 1 blood, I guess. Okay. Hey, come on. Come out of my hand. It's getting stuck. Why did it move over there? Because the knife is new? Kind of weird. I know that, like, cards are kept in the order they were played. Alright. And I kind of thought that meant the creatures. But I guess the fact that the knife is older than Katilda meant that, like, when they're both trying to display in the same location, it somehow... the knife kind of pulled Katilda further left? A little unusual. I didn't know that was what happened. I'm really glad, by the way, that they already played the Scavenger and can't use it on Katilda. This is fine. It leaves blue open. That's what I want. I kind of hate combining my threats all into one place. But I want a flying threat because of this thing. Katilda is back for vengeance. Have they played 2 Grizzly Rituals? They have. Okay. Yeah, please spend all your blood tokens before you play a big, big spell. Just to make sure you don't have enough mana to pay the 3 here. I will double block. I don't want them gaining more life. I don't expect them to have a combat trick. I think they're just gaining 2 life so they don't die when I buff this. Wedding security. I mean, I don't really care that much, but also this is not likely to get much better, so... They have enough mana that pretty soon they'll be able to actually pay the 3. So let's just get rid of a giant creature, just in case it matters. Okay. Five wins now, I think? 5 and 2? You need, like, a record-setting video length, I think. Hopefully. Hopefully there's 2 more games coming. Because otherwise it means I lost, of course. I should have, like, broken this one up at some point. Once, like, my first 2 games took forever, and the others have not been much faster. But at this point, it seems a little silly to cut it up. I don't know, maybe I'll do it in post, I'll edit, and there'll have been a break after, like, game 5 or something. You guys know whether I did that, but I don't at the moment. It's not amazing, but it's fine. I have Geists to play on 3. Okay, black. Oh! What an insane draw. One of the best in the deck, I think. It's a 2-drop. They're all the best in the deck, but this one flies, right? Hey, blue-black buddies. We're, Demir, right? That's blue-black? Demir buddies? Probably better to play the catapult fodder than the Geist right now? No, the Geist is good because it doesn't actually trade with their 1-3. It makes their 1-3 into a 0-3 when it attacks. And you can't use the Geist's effect to turn on cannon fodder. You can if you play it as an enchantment on your own creature, but that's obviously pretty bad. But its attack effect is only an opponent creature, and also the timing is wrong because this is pre-combat and this is during combat. Ooh. The Spookmaster himself. I don't know. I just kind of said that because it seemed like fun. I don't think he's particularly the Spookmaster at all, but it just seemed like kind of fun. Alright, I guess we just play nothing. I mean, we play a creature that does nothing, and then we do nothing. If I get any more mana, I might actually be able to transform this guy. Oh, did you, by the way? No, of course. There were no creatures in your graveyard. If I attacked with this, I guess I could turn you off. And then offer a trade with your 1-3 if I wanted. Offer to trade Geist for 1-3. I don't think I want to do that. Well, actually I kind of do. Because it either trades or gets in damage. And I don't mind this getting into the graveyard because then my Scavenger and Scab have things to hit. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, cool. We have accomplished something. We traded a Geist for their 1-3. Not incredible value or anything, but it does sort of progress my objectives a little bit. Ooh. I hate that. Probably the Scab, right? Scavenger, interesting. They never found out that I have white, by the way. These I just drew. Okay. That's why they didn't want me to play the Scavenger. Okay. I will discard my 1-1 here. Looking for a Plains to play the other thing. Oh, I guess I won't. Okay. Oh, it would have helped with my catapult fodder as well. Ooh. Shouldn't you be attacking with your 1-4? No, you're holding it back so that I can't attack. You could get in for 1, but I would be getting in for 2. Knife might be an okay pickup. Put it on the Geist, I guess? Then they trade with their 3/3. And then I'm sort of at the mercy of this thing. Maybe that's not so great. I have dreams of exiling this as soon as I get to a plains, though. Might happen. I'll go for it. Oh, right. I can turn one of them weaker, but it doesn't matter? I don't know. That one? Hey, it's a plains. Okay. So I can turn off their 3/4 soon. Although, actually, I probably shouldn't do it now. I should play the scab first. Because that also, like, it actually just, like, threatens to block their 3/4. Okay, now it doesn't. I am happy to have more mana, I think. What do I want to do here? I guess I'd like to disenchant you and put the knife on here and turn off your 3/4? Disenchant is the wrong word, right? I would be enchanting you, in fact. Okay, fine. A little annoying, but... Do I want to do that? If I make this a menace 1/4, it's like no problem. Well, it's a small problem, I guess. I can wait on this. Whereas this, I get value by doing now. Oh, there goes Runo, I guess? No, the 3/1. Oh. To snare one of my things? To bind it, I guess? Okay. Oh, by the way, do I have 2 things to... I do. Yes, definitely. What? Oh, you were worried about a combat trick? Removing this? Are you crazy? I wouldn't spend mana on that. The creatures in my graveyard never do anything, so let's take these 2. I mean, the disturb ones, yes, but any non-disturbs, I don't really care. Not gonna play that? Why do I see this card? Ah. Repository scab. Okay. So I want to be careful to play around that. It just means I have to have enough mana open to uncounter stuff. So, you know, this land might not be so bad. Well, this one's even worse. I can swing with both of these. And if I play this, then I'll still have enough blockers for their menace thing. I guess I should have tapped black, not white. Well, but then I would have to tap something here. Okay, this is fine. Ooh, and this turns on the catapult fodder. I think soon they will play Binding whatever on my 2/5. I didn't even look at what card I drew. It's kind of nice to know. I'm like super close to lethal? Right? Like I can just start throwing stuff at him? Okay, I thought you would put it on my scab, but sure, put it on this if you want. Because this is the one I'd more likely target with, like, say, Alchemist Retrieval or something. Attack with the 3/4 Menace? Try to kill me? No? Yes? Unclear. No. So I could lob a 3-drop at them, but I no longer have a way to get damage in the air, so I have to actually kill them with the creatures I have now, and this is only like 10 damage? 9? So I will not kill something. Ooh. Doing something in my upkeep? Alright. This is a pretty good pickup, I think. What do I want to turn off? Their flyer, probably, right? And then just start doing face damage? Oh wait, it doesn't work. Shit. Okay, this thing then. It's too big. No, it's a 3. It only costs 3. Syncopate for 5. Well, as you well know, I can't pay that. Could have if I'd played an island. I also have Path of Peril, I guess? I could, like, lob this at them, wipe everything except for their repository scab, and then start getting in 2 damage per turn. I don't think that's that great. Alright, well, I was prepared for the counterspell I knew they had. They got me with the other one. That's life. Now, I suppose, would be my chance, if I wanted, to Binding Geist something. Like their 3/4 Menace could be nice to get rid of. It would mean I'm not using my Catapult. Well, either way, I'm getting rid of this island, right? Katilda's a nice card. Can't play it, though. So in that sense, not such a nice card. How many planes have I discarded? 0? Okay, so there's still plenty in here. There's also the heirloom. I think binding their 3/4 is not that good. Yeah, that's my opinion on the matter. And now if I want to, I can throw a 1/3 at them. Rude. Like super rude. All right. I mean, I think I should throw a 1/3 at him. I don't know. I'm not really getting in much damage, and they're gonna start getting in a ton if I just throw away my creatures. I think I'm gonna not do it. I can throw a 2/5. That's like crazy talk. All right, we're gonna play a slower, longer game, I guess. I hope. I guess there is some threat they just kill me real quick. Now I draw the snare. I guess I could have just thrown the 1/3 at them and then wiped the board, actually, now I think of it. Yeah, okay, let's do that. I should have done 3 more damage. This gets rid of everything except this and this. I guess I should attack first? No, because I want to put the knife here and then attack. And I want to make sure that I have 3 mana available in case they want to snare me. Oh, they can't. They don't even have the mana. Costs 3 now. Oh. Did I read that wrong? 2 or less. Oops. Well, that's pretty bad. I mean, it's fine. I just won't attack. Oh my god. So it's a 1/5 still. It's tapped an attacking token. It's a copy of another target attacking creature. Okay, so you can attack with your 3/3 and it makes another 3/3. I get to kill one of them, but this looks pretty bad for the good guys. And it doesn't even have to be a non-token creature. The exploit is a little... Okay, I see. I was like, but I can block, right? And then you won't get to do this anymore? But they get a Grizzly Ritual, which is pretty cool. So they have 8 mana, though, which isn't enough to play a Grizzly Ritual if I counter it. I can't do it now. I guess they're going to just Grizzly Ritual instantly, aren't they? Oh. No, it doesn't work. It's a token. Right? It can't be returned. It's in the wrong... It's not in the graveyard. There's nothing to return. Wish I had one more mana. Okay, I need to keep the snare available to counter their thing and then pay for their own snare. So I really don't want that to come down. Okay, I need 6 mana, which means I can't spend a blood token. And if they draw a land, I'm really sad. Because then they just will pay the 3. Huh. Hang on. They don't have enough mana to play both of these. So I can just snare, which means I can afford to use a blood token here. Okay. I have to allow that. This is a 2/2. If they snare me, I guess I have to allow it? Maybe I should not have done this. No, they don't snare. Okay. And I think I play the... No, I don't need to. Do I? Hang on. They still can't play this unless they draw a land, in which case the whole thing doesn't matter. So I don't need to worry about holding open 3, I just need to hold open a blue, which means I can play this here so that you no longer are a threat. Hang on, what does it do? Oh man. But I have to play this now so that... Now I can pay for the Geistlight Snare, so I don't think they're going to do it. And I can put the knife here as well. and still have my own snare available. I still think I'm pretty losing here, but maybe not. Maybe having a giant lifelink creature is enough? Oh, now I'm dead. Okay. This does nothing, so I guess I'm not going to play it. Good draw. Yeah, that's a good way to tap. Would have been better to leave more blue untapped, I guess. Tap a second white. Yeah. Because now I can't play both of these. I think I just die to 2 of these coming in unblockable, by the way. Well, okay, I get some lifelink damage, I guess. Oh, I can bounce it, actually. No, I can't. I spent my blue. So if this becomes unblockable this turn, I think you can play this and then attack and copy it, and the copy should have the effect, but I'm not sure. Oh, sorry, I pass. Shouldn't you have done this first? Well, I don't know if it works. I mean, they're doing 11 damage right now. Maybe I'm supposed to block one of the 5/5s? I don't care about killing that thing, right? Actually, I unwant to kill it. What am I doing? Hang on. Stop. If I lose this, I don't have 5 damage anymore. Okay, I just hope they have no combat tricks and can do only 13 damage. Yeah, if I lose any of this, I don't have enough damage next turn. Really should have tapped better when I was playing Scattered Thoughts. Having a blue would be really nice just for a counterspell, even though it's unlikely to work. Alright, you got me. Good game. Whew, that was exhausting. I mean, having the 1 blue mana wouldn't have helped. Being able to bounce one of their creatures would have, but then I wouldn't have had lethal, because I kind of needed the threat of bouncing their flyer to let me get in with both of my flyers. So, all in all, I don't think that last turn's mistake actually cost me. It was still a mistake, but not, I think, the one that led me to losing the game. There was probably just some like life that I gave up earlier that I didn't have to or something. That I could have won if I'd played that a little better. Okay, well, we made 5 and 3, which is not too bad. And that's all for today. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.